The public has once more become interested in Porsha Williams' romantic endeavors as a result of her engagement to a wealthy African man who only goes by the initial C. Taking into consideration Porsha's past relationships with wealthy African partners, this new development in her personal life adds yet another layer of complexity to the situation. Hi there, and welcome back to Rumor Spill. Porsha is not the only person who is receiving attention. Simon, the individual in question, is also being subjected to a great deal of scrutiny in the midst of these charges. There are a number of personal issues that Simon is apparently dealing with, one of which is a financial predicament that involves a private jet, which is similar to a timeshare arrangement, and an outstanding debt of around $500,000. His financial stability has been called into question as a result of this circumstance, which has raised eyebrows and led to a more in-depth investigation of his assets and business operations. The divorce proceedings between Simon and Porsha have become a complex web of legal disputes and contradicting narratives, adding fuel to the fire of public conjecture. This is occurring in the middle of the financial crisis that is currently taking place. And this is not the end of the story. As more information regarding the circumstances surrounding Porsha and Simon continues to surface, the story unfolds in a manner that is increasingly complicated and replete with unexpected turns and directions. It would appear that this real-life drama is not even close to reaching its conclusion, as each new revelation raises more questions than it answers. Porsha's most recent romantic relationship, which has been cloaked in mystery due to the absence of evidence on social media, has caused people to talk extensively about it. In the past, Porsha has been involved in a contentious relationship with Teodoro Obiang, which even drew attention to her reality television show. This is not the first time that she has shown an interest in pursuing relationships with affluent Africans. The relationship apparently struck a rough patch due to disagreements around finances, despite the fact that he had made a great gesture by purchasing a Rolls-Royce for her. Rumors had been circulating that he may have purchased a property for her. As Porsha finds herself in the position of potentially becoming involved with another wealthy guy, it is difficult not to question if she is re-entering a world that is riddled with controversy and legal entanglements. On the other hand, it appears that Simon is dealing with a difficult situation. In spite of the fact that he holds the position of Chief Financial Officer for Simon Gubia PR at Sim Group and that he claims to control major assets, such as real estate and an oil firm that bridges oil ventures between the United States and Nigeria, his financial integrity is being scrutinized through the lens of scrutiny. The fact that his company, Sim Petroleum Limited, was the target of a lawsuit that was filed against it for $800,000 in connection with a Porsche shared private aircraft leasing contract has made this investigation even more intense. Simon's personal life is also a source of drama, particularly his reaction to the mounting drama of his divorce. It has come to light that there are contradictory statements that present a complicated picture of the dissolution of their partnership. The pattern of drawing partners who are in need of rescue is one that Simon acknowledges but finds difficult to break. He has spoken out about his role in marital problems, citing unresolved childhood trauma and a tendency to attract partners at the same time. Simon's activities after the divorce add yet another layer of mystery to the story, as if the story itself wasn't already complicated enough before. He has been displaying a lavish lifestyle on social media, hinting at extravagant purchases such as the first electric Rolls-Royce Spectra 2024, despite the fact that he is the subject of legal and financial concerns that are currently circulating about him. As a result of this display of wealth, which takes place in the midst of a storm of legal problems, concerns are raised regarding his motivations and attitude during this turbulent moment.
In a nutshell, the intertwined stories of passion, riches, and legal battles that take place between Porsha Williams and Simon create a gripping narrative that is full of complexities and concerns that remain unresolved. The drama that is playing out in front of them continues to enthrall the audience, and they are eagerly awaiting the next installment of this real-life epic. In spite of the fact that it is difficult to define exactly what this person is attempting to convey, it is apparent that there is a tornado of emotions and behaviors that are causing upheaval for both Porsha and her ex-partner, which has led them into a scenario that is confusing. In addition to the fact that these factors frequently complicate marital dynamics, Portia's decision to leave the marriage may depend on a number of factors, including her personal assets.
In addition, it would appear that the authorities are eager to recoup their losses, and they are taking a resolute approach for the purpose of demonstrating their commitment to the principles of unity and communal responsibility. It is interesting to note that there is a buzz that suggests Porsha may have been aware of Simon's immigration troubles from the very beginning. This is in contrast to the initial views that these issues developed during the course of their marriage. Upon further examination of the records that were leaked regarding the divorce, it becomes clear that Porsha was pressuring Simon to handle his immigration concerns. However, these records have disappeared from the internet platform of the court, purportedly as a result of a hack, and authorities are pointing the finger of suspicion at a number of suspicious individuals. There are others who are close to Porsha Williams who have hinted at the possibility that she was involved in the leak, possibly for reasons that are only known to her. This action raises doubts about her motivations, with speculations ranging from an attempt to affect public opinion to a strategic maneuver to position herself positively in the public eye. Specifically, this move raises issues about her goals. If Porsha did, in fact, coordinate the leak, it would make matters more complicated for both parties since it would turn the divorce into a public spectacle and depict Simon as the innocent victim who was uninformed of the divorce announcement while he was away on a business trip. This incident is reminiscent of previous occurrences in which Simon's behavior appeared to mock Porsha after the divorce, indicating that there is a possibility of an unpleasant split that is fueled by pettiness and personal vendettas. The manner in which Porsha responds to financial setbacks, in particular the failure of a profitable business transaction, provides additional evidence that she is capable of escalating situations by combining charm with aggressiveness. Given the timing and tone of his tweets, Simon's extravagant display of wealth on social media has raised eyebrows, adding layers of complexity to an already strange issue. The developing events that have occurred since the divorce petition was filed have added more layers of complexity. A probable midlife crisis has been suggested as a result of Simon's actions at a strip club, which have gained the attention of the public. It appears that Simon is attempting to relive his youth by lavishly spending money, which has added another twist to the entire story. During the time that Simon was still with Porsha, Jessica Harris came out and claimed that she had an affair with him in March of 2021. This adds another layer of complexity to the story. The discovery that Simon is involved in multiple love relationships at the same time adds another layer of conflict to the drama that surrounds his personal life. As a result of Jessica's revelation, which includes text messages from Simon offering an open relationship after the divorce, the story becomes more complicated, and Simon's amorous exploits become the focal point of fascination and conjecture. With each new piece of information that comes to light, the story of Porsha and Simon's life after their divorce continues to enthrall, prompting inquiries into the reasons behind their actions and the genuine nature of their love. Each new revelation adds another layer to an already detailed storyline, which only serves to further complicate their story, which is already quite complicated. This ongoing drama, which is reminiscent of a real-life soap opera, keeps the audience engrossed. They are left wondering about the reality that lies behind the dramatic headlines and the personal dynamics that are taken into consideration. It remains to be seen whether this is indeed a strategic play by Porsha and Simon or whether it is simply another chapter in their turbulent path following the divorce. The story continues to unfold, and there is no obvious conclusion in sight. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.